I'm currently just in Midtown. Sold me. Look at how these Kindle Color Soft, which I'm still really, you know I love mess, and this is so messy.
We have some nostalgia for a minute, remember?
Welcome to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Amber. I'm 33. I live in Philadelphia, and I make vlogs about my life as a reader, a writer, a girl doing her best. This morning started off low-key as a struggle. I have the worst cramps, and I'm in a very tired girl mood, which is not the recipe for a great Monday, but at least the coffee is hitting. Today should be a relatively good day. I have a few meetings in the morning, but a good amount of time in the afternoon to actually get stuff done on my work to-do list. I have a little freelance work that I need to spend some time on today for sure. And then I have a fun event tonight. So I'm going to a book signing that I decided literally last night, less than 12 hours ago, to go to. Danielle Allen, the author of the Curvy Girl Summer series, is doing a book signing in Philly tonight. It's about 20-ish minutes away from me with no traffic, which I'm hoping we don't hit. I'm gonna bring you guys down. You guys are sitting on a cup, so it's a very, very fast and loose morning we're having here. But I decided I wanted to go see Danielle Allen tonight. She's in a conversation with Zio Axelrod, who is a local to Philly author. So it should be a good time. I did see that there's so much interest in it that they had to get a bigger venue. It was supposed to be at a little romance bookstore in Manayunk, and they had to move it because all the girlies wanted to be there. So I'm going to leave pretty soon after I log off of work this afternoon so I can just be over there and hopefully get a good seat. I have the first two books in the Curvy Girl Summer series. I have paperbacks, and my ticket to the event tonight came with a copy of the new book. The new book is called Big Girl Blitz, and I'm so excited to read it. So I'm gonna bring my other two books, and hopefully I can get all three books signed and have all three books in the series in the same style covers, all signed by the author. That is like a winning, is it a trifecta, a duo? I'll call it a trifecta because there's three books. In the meantime, I need to get some work done. I'm not like really hungry, so I just have coffee for now, but I should eat a little snacky snack at least for breakfast. I'm just not really feeling the food at all. I'm barely feeling the coffee, if I'm being honest. That's how you know I'm not in it to win it. But hopefully we have a really good, productive Monday. I am so tired. It wasn't even a long weekend. It was just the weekend took a lot out of me, and it was a very rainy, gloomy weekend, so that did not help. But yeah, I wanted to kick off the vlog. I don't think I'll be able to vlog much this afternoon because I really do want to focus and lock in and get some work stuff done. There's just so many things happening at work, and it just requires a lot of focus to keep things moving, but we're gonna keep it moving. I swear I have left my kitchen at some point today, and I have done a lot of work actually today. I just wrapped up my second meeting for the day, and before my third, I paused to warm up some lunch. I am trying this beef and queso bowl that I randomly picked up from Trader Joe's when I wasn't even intending to be grocery shopping. It's Spanish style, wow. I need another coffee. Spanish style rice, seasoned ground beef, queso cheese, veggies, and shredded white cheddar cheese. That is a lot of cheese. It literally looks like a bowl of nacho dip. I can't explain it, but it looks extremely unappetizing, but also so delicious. I only have a few minutes before I need to jump on a call. You really can't go wrong with beef and cheese. Solid lunch. Okay, let's go meet the people. I told everyone I was warming up food, and they graciously gave me the time to do that. Hello. I'm so tired. Who did I think I was staying out on a school night past my bedtime? It is a little after 11 p.m. The book signing was so fun. Zio Axelrod and Danielle Allen, you can tell they're friends in real life because they were just up there having a great time. Like, their conversation was so good. Zio Axelrod, I've met a few times at a few different book events, and she is truly the most genuinely sweet human being ever. And I think Danielle Allen and I actually might be the same person. We have very similar personalities and senses of humor. Wow, did I actually make that worse? I think I did. That's all I have to give. I'm just gonna have to look like a Velveeta onion for the rest of this clip because, whatever. I'm gonna stop touching my hair. I ended up leaving and not getting all of my books signed. There was a full auditorium full of readers, and as much as I appreciate the girls' commitment to getting their books personalized, I didn't have it in me. So I brought all of my books. Now I have all of them in the series together. How pretty do they look all together? I already had these two. I got this one when I bought my ticket to the signing. So this one is signed. I got a little postcard from the event, and my book is signed, and I love that. And she would have personalized it, but I would have had to probably wait another 30 to 45 minutes to get my book personalized. The talk went till about 8:30. I actually ran into a friend there, and we both sat next to each other and realized we were starving by 8 p.m. because it started at 6:30. We were in line for doors. I got there at 6, a little after 6. And I thought I was going to be really far, in the front of the line. And I was definitely in the middle of the line. Seating wise, it was perfect because I had a great seat. I could see everything. I was close to the action, which is my preference. But signing wise, I was in the third group who would have been able to go get your book personalized. And that was just too long. I was like, I have to go get dinner. So I ended up grabbing dinner with my friend, and we yapped and ate, and it was great. So I'm really happy that I went. I still have to read Big Girl Blitz. I think that might be next on my TBR. This one sounds like it's going to be so good. I really have enjoyed the entire series. The second book so far was my favorite. This one follows, if you've read the series, you know that this is about a group of friends, and they all take place over the same summer, but just everyone's having very different summer experiences. This one follows Jasmine. She left her hometown, and she has to come back and basically face the bullies that she left in her hometown, and she ends up falling for a football player, I think, or a football coach. But I'm not going to start that tonight. I'm going to curl up with my current read, which is an oldie, but such a goodie. I've been book popping for the last couple, there's something in my, that was going to bother me. But I've been book hopping for the last couple of days now. And I felt like I just need to go back to a comfort read. You all know, well, you might not know if you are new to the channel or new to me, but I somehow conned my way into becoming really good friends with Alexa Martin. She is truly a gem of a person and one of my favorite people, and also one of my favorite authors. And this is the first book this is her debut. It's the first book in the playbook series. And it's also one of the first books that really got me into reading again. And in particular got me into reading romance. So it's just a little bit special in that sense. I haven't reread it probably since the first time I read it, which I think was in 2019 or 2017. When did this release? 2018. So I probably read it for the first time in either 2018 or 2019. So I decided to pick this back up. It's fun, it's flirty, it's a football romance, which is always a good time. This book follows Marley, who has been a football girlfriend for 10 years. She finds out that her boyfriend is a cheating cheater, pumpkin eater. And then she ends up falling for this guy, Gavin, who's the new player on that same football team. It definitely gives, if you watch The Game on BET, it gives that in the best ways. So that is my current read, and that is what I will be curled up with tonight when I head to bed. I need to go wash my face and brush my teeth so I can get in bed. But before I do, I came home and realized I had a package. And at first I was like, I'm so tired. I'm just going to wait until the morning to open this because obviously I know what it is. But why put off until tomorrow what you can stay up past your bedtime and do today? Last week, placed a celebratory jet pens order to celebrate finally launching my Substack, which if you're not subscribed to my Substack, I have it linked down below. Make sure you sign up. Ooh. At first, I was placing the order because I wanted to re-up on some pens that I have run short of. And then I just started putting fun stuff in here. So this is a fun order. Okay, first I got these two very cute washi tapes. One is this like coffee bear theme. And then this one is like a plaid washi. I'll show you guys in the daylight tomorrow too if it's bad lighting. So two washi tapes, very cute. Let me see if I can just pull stuff out because it's very tightly packed in here. I always like keeping a mechanical pencil in my pencil bag. And these new little mini ones they had were so cute. I think it's like a 0.5 millimeter. This one is like a pretty brown color. I will save the best part for last. Oh no, and my pen broke. Hold on, let's see if I can save this. Well, the pens that didn't break, I re-upped on some Pentel gel pens. Oh, also, is my camera gonna die? We'll make this quick. This is a Pentel Energel. This is the Pentel Euro Needle. They're my favorite gel pens. I'd realized that all my pens in a 0.3 millimeter were missing. And if I can fix this, and hopefully the ink piece fell in this bag, I also got a Tombow gel pen in 0.5 because they didn't make it in 0.3. Is the ink in here? Well, the clicker is. That's so annoying. Usually jet pens is so good with packaging and they'll put like rubber bands around your pens. I think I see. That is not the ink cartridge, it's another pen. Oh, I also got a Pilot Friction in 0.3. I like these pens because they're erasable, which is nice when you're like just brain dumping and planning and being messy. Oh, I found my ink cartridge. I think it's not broken, so this should be a relatively easy surgery. Okay, my surgery on this pen was not successful, so that's gonna have to be a tomorrow problem. But here are the pens that did come functional. So like I said, I got the two Pentel pens, a Pilot Friction gel pen, and then I forget the brand. It's called Sendbot. Yeah, here's the label if you can see that. That little mechanical pencil. So those will all go in my Hobonichi pen case that I carry with me every day. My last two things in this little package are my favorite and the things I was most anticipating. So I finally got a Sula pouch. If you are on Journalgram, Journal Talk, you probably have seen these. It's essentially a cute little pouch where you can put all of your journaling and planning essentials. It's big enough to fit. I want to say this one fits an A5 planner. Oh, it has like a little cushion inside. Oh, and it came with stickers. They definitely know their audience. So this is perfect for when you just want to grab a bunch of things, head to a coffee shop or wherever you're journaling, or if you're traveling. There's a bunch of little slits in the front here where you can put different pens, markers, highlighters. I've seen people use this for like their fountain pen storage. You also get 3 pockets on the back side here. And then on the inside, there's a bunch of extra pockets there. So I got it in this pretty chocolate brown case. There was one that was like two-toned green and brown that obviously would have been right up my alley, but that colorway was sold out. And then this one, I was like, do I need this? No, but am I so curious and I really want to try it? Absolutely yes. I saw that they released the Midori Hibino in an undated planner. It's called the Midori Hibino Free Diary. Let me unshrink wrap it for you. I also got this in a chocolate brown color. It came in brown and cream, and I think the dated Midori Hibino comes in like a camel brown, a blue. Those might be the only colors, camel brown and blue. Oh my gosh, this feels so good in your hand. The reason that I was always very timid about trying this book is because it has a very, 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 very tiny grid. Okay, maybe now it will focus. Yeah, so a very, 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 very teeny grid. It's a 2 millimeter grid, but you really can just like write like you write. You don't have to follow the grid lines. Specifically, I mean, I won't because I don't write that small. So basically, this version of the Midori Hibino is all daily pages, no monthlies, no extra spreads, and it's all undated. So I think the total page count is like 700 plus pages. I do wish the pages were numbered. they're not. So on every single spread for every day, essentially, you get this page on the left, which has a timeline. The timeline starts from 4 o'clock in the morning and goes till 4 o'clock the next morning. And then you get a blank grid page. So you can basically use one side for planning, one side for writing, list, journaling, whatever. And you get you get 2 pages, I should say, for every single day of the year. I don't think there's even any just like blank grid in the back, all the way until the end of the book. And then you get a place to put your personal information. So she's a very thick book because you do get 2 pages for every day. But I think it could be really fun for doing a good mix of planning, journaling, daily logging, all that good stuff. Even memory keeping, like if you wanted to have a different thing that you collect, like let's say you get coffee every morning, you can put your coffee receipt in this book every single morning to remember what your order was or different cafes you try. Like there's just so much you can do with a book like this. It does come with these ribbon bookmarks in it, and I will 99% likely cut these out because I hate ribbon bookmarks. But it's like this leather material. It's very floppy and flexible, and it just feels so good. And look how good it looks with my Sula pouch. I'm glad I didn't wait till the morning. I needed that dopamine hit, but now I need to go to sleep. I'm really sad that my Tombow gel pen is a bust because I was looking forward to that. But I'm sure I will email JetPens and they will either tell me how to fix it or make it right. We have work in the morning, so I will see you all when the sun is up. Protein bar that I never finished. Good morning. I'm trying to get my work bag together so I can head out because it is an in-office day. Laptop. My Bagoo pouch just has like my main essentials: deodorant, lip balm, mints, tissues, all that good stuff. I also have this Sacred pouch. It's basically a walking pharmacy because allergy season. All of my stationery things. My Hobonichi pen pouch, which actually I'm gonna put some of my new pens in. I'm using this A6 Hobonichi Techo for now in this leather trifold that I made. It's just like, I'm notebook hopping still. And then my Hobonichi Weeks, which has been my ride or die all year. Throw these pens in here. This Hobonichi pouch was definitely one of my top stationery purchases of the year, without a doubt. It holds a ton, but it's still like very, very, very compact. I have leftovers from dinner last night that I'm gonna take as my lunch. What else do I need from this bag? Oh, a wallet would be great. My wallet. I'm gonna bring my little phone grippy. This That was a train ticket that just fell out of my bag. This is another Bagoo pouch. This one has more like little daily like bathroom essentials, like extra tampons, all that good stuff, wipes, things you don't want to be without. I always put a Bagoo reusable tote in my bag just in case you have to pick something up and you need it. I should throw this away. I tried these new, like, they're basically little protein bars, but they're meat sticks, and I did not like it. Bringing my Kindle, obviously. This is my Kindle Color Soft, which I'm still really, really, really loving. I'm gonna bring my Touchland hand sanitizer, my inhaler, because allergy season, it should go in my medicine bag, and then a Pinco clampy clamp. I don't have anything quick for breakfast, so I might just grab something and another coffee on my way into the office. I think that is what I'm gonna do. Lunch, I got spaghetti from Park at dinner last night, and it just always hits, so that will be lunch today. I think I haven't done like a proper grocery restock in some time. I don't think there's anything else I would want to bring with it. Nope. We'll just leave it at that and pair it with some office snacks probably. I'm going after work to a friend's house. She's hosting me and another friend just to like catch up, have a little like at-home happy hour. And I said I would stop and pick up dessert. So I will figure out between getting to the office and walking over there what that dessert's gonna be. I would love to get like a little pound cake or something. I don't know. We'll see what we end up finding. Now it's time to head into the office. My skin actually looks really good. I really enjoyed that face mask that I used this morning, and it got me like really, really glowy. I felt like the base, I have no makeup on besides lip liner and brow gel. So that was a fun way to start my first shift this morning. I got some good freelance work done. I got some life admin things, like I had to book some trains and stuff, and I did all that this morning. But now it's time to go start the second shift and get to the office. It's supposed to be nice-ish today. I think the high is like 65, which for some people that's cold. For me, that's idyllic. So let's head in. Let's get another coffee, probably a bagel, and happy Tuesday.
Everything around me is space. Incredible view. From here my whole life seems like just a strange dream. I thought I was in control. The image I know of my face is clearer now. Can it really all be a crazy, crazy dream? Go further. Go further, go further, go further, go further, go further.
Day, what are you supposed to do? It's a little unclear right now. We'll probably figure that out. They may have shown up together.
I don't know how I feel about that flavor. This isn't a sugar-free one, so maybe that's why I don't like it as much. It's not bad. I just don't know that I would pick it again. It's the strawberry one. But I think maybe if it was sugar-free, I would like it more. I needed a little something to bring me back to life before I had a coffee. I let myself sleep in today. I woke up at 6 or 6:30. It's a little after 7 now, and I just let myself lay. I'm gonna drink this water before I give myself a little coffee. And it's Thursday, so it's an office day. Yesterday was such a weird high anxiety day. I did not vlog at all. I just got through the day. Today will be better, and tomorrow will be exciting because tomorrow I'm going to New York for a bookish influencer event. And you all know, I think I talked about this earlier in the vlog, but maybe not because it's been 100 years in this week. But you all know that I am really good friends with Phoebe. Her Instagram handle is Read and Write. We have been friends and like done content together. We used to do weekly Zoom writing calls together, like all the things for literally like 7 years. And I've never met Phoebe in person, but we're both going to this event tomorrow. So I'm finally going to get to meet Phoebe in person tomorrow in New York. And we're going to get to spend some time together and like do bookish things. It's going to be so much fun. I'm very excited for that. I just need to get my nervous system together. Like, I don't know why. I do know why I've been so anxious. I have a lot going on. There's like a lot of moving pieces happening for me right now, work-wise, life-wise. Like everything is kind of shaking up, which is good. I personally requested the shakeup. I prayed for the shakeup. It's just shaking really aggressively. And I think I'm feeling it really hard this week in a lot of conflicting ways. And I'm just trying to like navigate those feelings as much as I can. I do have therapy tonight, which will be great. I wish I had therapy last night. And then after therapy, I think I'm going to meet up with my friend Kaylee, who you guys have seen on the channel a bunch. She is leaving me. Kaylee is leaving me and fleeing Philadelphia. She's not fleeing, but she and her boyfriend are moving across the country. And this is our last chance to really like hang out one-on-one before she does that. I'm happy for her, but I'm sad about it. So, oh, it reminds me, I need to write a card because I love a card. And I'm always going to give a friend a card. So I want to make sure I do that before I see her this evening. I don't even know what we're doing. We didn't really make a plan. We just said Thursday night is our night. So we're going to make it happen. Allergy bills. I need to get ready for work. Usually I wake up early on in office days and try to get some like by Amber Burns work done. But this morning after yesterday, I was like, you just need to let yourself rest a little bit. So that's what I did this morning. I've also just been listening to a podcast while I get ready. I'm listening to Brav Bros. They are literally like two of the only men who I will allow to have podcast microphones. They do it for good, not evil. But I've been catching up on all things Summer House audio leaks. Are you guys caught up on the drama? Listen, I've never for a single day in my African-American life had interest in Summer House. Not a single bit. I've seen the previews. I've seen people who are cast on that show and I was like, the Martha's Vineyard one was very cute, but I was not invested. Never cared. Since this whole Amanda West Sierra thing dropped, you would think I'm a Summer House producer the way I am locked in on this drama. I need them to just stop leaking the audio and drop the reunion. We just want to see the reunion. Come outside. We're not going to jump you. We just want to talk. I just want to see the reunion. But these audio leaks are nuts. And I don't know about the last two, but that first leak screamed Andrea Cohen to me. Andy definitely is. He's a leaker. He would leak something for the plot of it all. I'm really going to try to get through that before I introduce coffee into my system, but I'm dying for a little latte. We did get some book mail yesterday, and I was kind and benevolent enough to wait to open it together. I should know what this book is, and I don't know what this book is. This packaging just says, she refused to go down in history as his mistake. And that is a peach, I think. Juicy Peach. What titles have juicy peaches in them? I can't think of one. I'll show you first. Whoa, something fell out. What does it say? Can you guys even see it because of the glare? There you go. The Low Job. Oh, I remember seeing about this book. Okay. Ooh, yes to a sticker sheet. Shout out to knowing your audience. Stop catastrophizing loud. Should I put that in my planner today? I am obsessed with that. Everyone's talking about The Low Job. I need to remind myself what this is about. A fresh and stylish debut following a family of women who are thrust into the spotlight in the wake of a scandal. Yes, I remember getting this book emailed to me. And expertly exploit their newfound fame that explores themes of misogyny, illicit love, and the sisterhood, perfect for readers as sisters, blue sisters, and good material. So basically, there's this family, someone is like, I think it's like a sex tape basically that gets leaked, and instead of them like being ruined by the scandal, they lean into it. It's very much giving the house that the Kardashians built. When Lily Lowe gets caught having an affair with her married boss, an admired local politician, she finds herself at the epicenter of a scandal that could dismantle her life as she knows it. She turns, as many women would, to her mother, but Lydia Lowe is not the kind of mother to offer gentle words of consolation. Instead, she devises a strategy that doesn't just manage the fallout, it actively exploits it. Like, you know I love mess, and this is so messy. It's literally giving, like, keeping up with the lows. 3 sisters, Stevie, Iris, and Katie, and their mama. I'll take it. Thank you so much, William and Morrow, for sending me this copy. This is out in June. It's not super long. I have a current read because I barely read this week. Last night, I think I read 2 pages before I fell asleep. I don't even want to talk about how my April reading was a flop. But that is going to be so good. Ugh. Very excited for that book. All right, I'm going to finish hydrating. I'm going to caffeinate, and I'm going to go to work. Made it to New York, got a matcha, so I'm feeling 10 times better already. I have a little time to kill, I think, before I end up meeting up with Phoebe. So I'm gonna pop around, maybe do a little shopping, a little browsing. I'm currently just in Midtown, so lots of options available. There's a souvenir store that I saw on Instagram that I think I'm gonna pop in because they had really cute bag charms. And one was a croissant. You know, I'm in my croissant era right now, so I'm gonna see what that's hitting for. And then eventually we will find Phoebe. Phoebe's currently in Queens, so nowhere near me. Reader.
No, that's you.
Oh, it's you.
No way.
I feel like people are gonna be very excited for this.
I think so too. I looked at my DMs and someone was like, "You're together."
You're like, what?
I know.
It's like when your favorite shows do a mashup.
It is the crossover.
It is the crossover episode.
I actually like this. Is so subtle.
You do need this. It's the perfect shy girl camera. I can literally put it wherever, walk around, and it'll follow you. You can like make it track your face. Okay, I recognize some people.
Do you?
Yes.
I always go for the hug and then I'm like, oh no.
Wait, you should ask first.
I'm like less excited about it. The last time I came in one, I came by myself.
Same.
Which is like fine because you like run into people you know.
But it's nice to have like
It's yes, and like someone to like sit with at the table because there's like refreshments and stuff.
I had to remind myself how to like not be a loser when I went to the Little Brown one and be like, talk to someone, say hi.
I think it was 2022, and I still like was in my pandemic like
Like little bubble.
Well, like I forgot how to talk to people.
Because you didn't have to for a long time.
Right.
We're just talking to the screens.
Yeah.
I still don't know how many times so far.
Did you get it? You're a lucky girl.
Wow, I get everything I want. Okay. Did it work? A ravioli. It is really cute. What's next to it? Is that a
Age 18 versus age 30. So this must mean something.
Oh, in the book. I was like, am I going back? Am I reverse aging? I get through my COVID years. I'm reclaiming my time. Finally bouncing back, age 30.
What is the other one? Age 8.
Oh, you could have really Chuck Everlasting.
That one is great.
I need to chug like a whole, I don't even know where I put my water bottle. I feel like I've picked it up 30 times this morning and then keep putting it down where it's not next to me. My body did not let me really sleep in, but I did lay in. So it's like 10 o'clock now, almost 11 actually. And I need to get up, get myself together because I was supposed to meet up with Kaylee on Thursday night, but she had to change plans. She's in the middle of packing and moving. So there's a lot going on her side. So we're going to meet up today at a coffee shop just to like catch up before she leaves me and heads across the country. But before I go get myself together and do that, I thought we could go through all the stuff I got from yesterday. I left the event with a big tote. It was such a cool event. So Phoebe, I feel like is like the original Carley Fortune fan. Like when Every Summer After first came out, she was like, could not stop talking about how much she loved that book. And I feel like that sparked a lot of everyone else really loving that book and that series. So I actually haven't started the series yet, but I've always had it on my list because it was so high on Phoebe's list. So last night getting to like hear Carley Fortune speak and like talk about where she pulls all of her inspiration from, all the research that she's done was so cool. And then they're turning this, I don't know if it's just the first book. I think this first season maybe is just the first book, but they're turning her series into a show on Prime. And the actress who plays the lead in the series surprised us at the event. So that was all very cool. We got a copy of the newest book in the series, Our Perfect Storm. This is a best friends to lovers book. You know how I feel about a hardcover romance, but this cover is absolutely stunning. So all the like little stations and activities we did during the event were themed off of this book, which was really cool. We also got a special edition copy of the first book in the series, Every Summer After. So now I'm like, do I need all of the books in hardcover? Because I have 2 in hardcover. I don't know, but this is also very pretty. The gold foiling on the title is insane. And then look at the sprayed edges. My goodness, that is beautiful. So 2 new books to add to the shelf. I do think that Maybe when I go to North Carolina, that's when I would take Every Summer After with me, because that feels like the appropriate book. They also sent us back with a bunch of snacks. We were able to make these little grazing boxes throughout the night. And I think that's something that also kind of plays into the book because the main character is a chef. And then they had this wall where we could pull off little prints, like a little mystery print. And I was really gunning for this ravioli print. Again, the main character in the book is a chef. So I think this plays into that. These little ravioli, I think that's like a mushroom next to it. And then because I'm a nutcase, I was like trying to collect all of the cards and I can't find my other one. It must be in my purse, but there was a popsicle and then a farmer's market tote bag, and I did get the tote bag. I did not get the popsicle. And then there was a station where you could make your own bookmarks, but Phoebe and I both got very overwhelmed by like how hardcore crafty it was. Like there were pliers involved, and I was like, I feel like I can't do this without like, I need to be at home and like get into this. So we just brought back the material. So there's like this acrylic clear bookmark that you probably can barely see. And then they had these stickers like that we could put onto the bookmark. This one says, I want him in every chapter. And then there's like a bunch of charms you could use. It was a huge container of charms. So I just grabbed like a bunch of ones that spoke to me. Like I grabbed my initials. I grabbed this pretty like green beaded one. This really pretty green and pink like seashell. I tried to stick with all gold medals. There's like a little love letter situation. A bunch of cute little charms. I feel like you guys can't see, but trust me, there's a bunch of cute little charms. We have, oh, there's a green envelope. Oh my gosh, what if it's the print I didn't get? Stickers. Oh my gosh. They know me so well. Stickers from the book. So the book is set, I feel like it's set on the West Coast, potentially in Canada. I know that there's a big whale watching component to this. Oh yeah, British Columbia. So I was right. Greetings from Tofino. Our perfect storm. Are you utterly desperate for an adventure? That is cute. Oh, there's a whale sticker. This is like a little birdhouse. And then these are the name of the book and like a quote from the book, it looks like. Very cute. There is a greetings from Tofino postcard. These are things I love to like stick in the clear cover of a journal or a notebook. And this is just like a really pretty photo. And then, are you utterly desperate for an adventure? So pretty. I'm gonna stick this to the side because I might have a cause to use that sooner than later. And then out of print. Oh, they're fuzzy socks. Out of print always has the cutest stuff. I want him in every chapter. That must be a line in the book. That's very sweet. And it goes with the tote. Does the tote say greetings from Tofino? Utterly desperate for an adventure. Okay, that line has to be in the book because it's everywhere. So thank you to Penguin for having me as Phoebe's +1. It was so much fun, and I got to meet so many other book creators who me and Phoebe were talking. Like, it's so funny, even with me and her, because that was the first time we've ever met in person. There are all these people who I know from like a two-dimensional standpoint. Like, I follow you, I see your content, but you're a real person now, and that's crazy. I also ordered groceries for delivery, so I'm just checking on my shopper. Thankfully, I got a woman shopper, so we shouldn't have any chaos today. Okay, I did pick up a few other things. Once I ended up in Soho, I didn't mean to make it like a shoppy day, but I did want to go to that one store that I mentioned earlier that had the bag charms. I didn't get the croissant bag charm. The store is called Muir and Grand. And I also didn't realize that I went to the Soho location because I thought that was the only location, but there was another one closer to like Union Circle. Was that what? Columbus Circle. So I could have just gone closer to where I needed to be, but that was fine. It worked out perfectly. But I got the baguette bag charm. I have a vision. I am working on my one boat-in tote that I mentioned. I'm going to put a needlepoint croissant on. I think I want it to be a bread bag. How cute would that be? So the bag charm, it's a part of the vision. Trust me, I'm going to a place. But then they also had these really cute pins. I bought one of these as a gift, so hopefully that person doesn't watch this part. And if they do, you spoiled yourself, so I don't know what to tell you. But they had these really cute pins. One is like a do not disturb sign. It says busy reading. An iced coffee that says creative juice. And then like the quintessential New York coffee cup. And I thought these were so cute. And then the last thing I grabbed at that store is actually inside something I bought at another store. Let me pull it out. I got this sticker. I am really in my tinned fish era, so I love these little stickers, and that'll probably go on a notebook soon. Speaking of notebooks, when I was leaving Mirror and Grand, there was a top drawer next door. I actually have never been inside of one, but I've browsed their website before, and I went in, and the people working in there were absolutely lovely. To be honest, I can't say the same about the people working in Mirror and Grand. I did not think they were the loveliest. But at Top Drawer, they were so, so kind and sweet, and I didn't realize that they had Paper Republic. They sell them there, which it was just like really nice to be able to go and like touch the stuff, like feel the leather. I didn't buy one because I'm totally here for just like supporting a brand that you love, but you guys know most of like late last year, early this year, I was making my own traveler's notebook. So I could make a notebook with leather that I really like very cost effectively that looks exactly like a Paper Republic. So I didn't want to get one. And they only have like an A6 size, basically, and an A5 size. And that's also like not what I was really in the market for. So I resisted the urge. And I also looked at the Paper Republic notebooks, like their refills, and I didn't love them. Like I didn't love the paper. They use a really thick paper. And the people there told me that they still work really well with fountain pens, but just like, I was not interested. But then I found these notebooks. These are by the brand Itoya. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Itoya. It's a Japanese paper brand, obviously. They were described to me as being very similar to Midori paper, which I love. So I got 2 different sizes and 2 different types of notebooks from them. This one is the B6 size notebook, and it's all just grid paper, and it lays completely flat, which is a game changer. And the paper is literally so similar to Midori paper. It does have a little bit of like a smooth coating to it, but it's like nice and pliable thin. And one of the guys there, his name was JD. He was so nice. He actually was like flipping through his journals to show me because he uses another one of their notebooks in his Paper Republic, which is how he convinced me to buy an A5 size notebook. You guys know I don't really do A5. It feels way too big to me, but the layout of these pages sold me. Look at how these margins are set up. You have the red line on the side, the blue line on top. So it just like is a really perfectly divided page for note taking. And you can kind of see the red line from the next page underneath it like faintly. So it's really easy to kind of give this page 2 margins where you're like taking notes or like annotating on the side, but keeping the bulk of your content in the middle. So if you're really just using the middle, it's honestly more like an extra long A6 page or even like a standard size, like a B6 Slim. So like this, I feel like I can work with. I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but once he showed me how he was using his, and it really is kind of like his daily logging and like his work notes and all that, it was very kind of him to open his journal to me because I know that can be very personal. But yeah, I'm really sold on these notebooks. They kind of remind me from the look of them of the notebooks from Muji. I didn't get to go to Muji, but I will be in New York next week, so anything can happen. I don't need any more notebooks, but that doesn't stop me. And then these end pages are just like screaming, do a sticker collage. So I think one of these maybe can get a tin fish sticker. It looks like it belongs there, doesn't it? I think so. So that's the haul. Everything else I ate or drank while I was in New York, other than my mug, which came back with me. I need to finish this coffee and honestly do the dishes because I did not do the dishes before I left yesterday. And I hate coming back home to a junky apartment. So I'm going to finish this, shower, get ready for the day, and then head out by like 1:15, 1:30 to meet Kaylee because we're meeting on the other side of the city where she lives closer to.